You've heard rumors about the deep web, the hidden layer of the internet that most people never dare to enter. Tonight, we're venturing straight into those shadows. I've gathered 3 true stories from people who thought they could handle what lurks beyond the surface, until the darkness reached through the screen and grabbed them. So, dim the lights, pop in your earbuds, and remember, once you've seen what's out there, you can't unsee it. Ethan was a third-year college student who prided himself on hunting down rare tech. When he spotted a listing for an unreleased VR headset, price 1/10 of retail, he couldn't resist. The seller's instructions were blunt pay in crypto, use an encrypted chat room to confirm the drop-off, and come alone. At midnight, Ethan sat in his dorm with his laptop glowing. The chat window blinked. Payment received. Warehouse Bay 7. 15 minutes. A GPS pin followed. An abandoned industrial park on the edge of town. He grabbed his car keys. The warehouse smelled of rust and mildew. On the floor lay a plain cardboard box sealed with black duct tape. Inside, the headset and an unlabeled flash drive. A note read, "Plug in before use. Curiosity 1." Ethan shoved the drive into his laptop right there on the concrete floor. The screen went black, and then lines of code scrolled faster than he could read. His webcam light flicked on by itself. Suddenly, a window popped up, a video feed of Ethan staring wide-eyed. Underneath, a countdown began. 60 minutes. Messages slammed the chat. Leave Bay 7 in 10 minutes, or the video goes public. Attached was a folder labeled with Ethan's full legal name. He opened it, and inside were screenshots of bank statements, family photos, private emails, all scraped in seconds. Heart hammering, he yanked the drive, tossed it on the warehouse floor, and sprinted to his car. As he sped away, a final message pinged his phone. Always read the terms. The drive? Gone the next morning. The headset? Just an empty shell, only a casing. But the data breach was real. Fraudulent purchases drained his account for months. Ethan never bought from the deep web again because someone out there still knows his every move. Liz loved true crime live streams. One night, she discovered Channel Omega, a tiny link buried in a conspiracy forum. The title read, "Live the Collection." Only 23 viewers. Chat was disabled. So there was this single dimly lit room, just a metal chair, bare concrete walls, and this humming fluorescent light overhead. At first, nothing happened. Minutes, honestly, just crawled by. The view count, though, it ticked up, one by one. Then, out of nowhere, a man in scrubs wheeled in a covered birdcage and left without a word. The camera started zooming in, so slowly that Liz actually wondered if it was automated or something. When the cage filled the frame, the sheet just slipped off and, well, instead of a bird, there was this old CRT television inside. Static filled the screen. There was a handwritten sign taped to it that read, "Turn up your volume." So, yeah, Liz obeyed. Through all that hiss, there came these faint overlapping whispers, like dozens of people all talking at once, layered over each other. Suddenly, a girl's voice broke through. "Help me, channel number 6. And then, a deep male voice followed. "You should not be here." The static on the screen brightened, flickering into the image of a face, pressed right up against the glass, mouth stretched in a silent scream. Liz, totally rattled, slammed her laptop shut, but the audio just kept playing, those whispers bleeding out from her speakers. She yanked the power cable out, and finally, silence returned. Hours later, curiosity got the better of her and she went back. The video had ended. Now the thumbnail showed her own street, photographed from a low angle and time-stamped just 5 minutes earlier. Shaking, Liz called the police. They didn't find anything outside, but the officers traced the image's metadata right to her router's IP address. Someone, or maybe something, had used her connection to upload it. Channel Omega never resurfaced. Liz, though, still gets blank DVDs in the mail every few months. They're always scratch past playability, but each one is labeled with increasing channel numbers. 7, 8, 9... Daniel, a freelance coder, was hired to scrape expired domains for resale. While crawling through an old phishing site, he noticed a hidden subdirectory named /arcindex/. Inside, there was a single HTML page titled Shortcut to Eden. It loaded a black background with just one sentence in green text. Type what you seek. Daniel typed financial data. The page refreshed, displaying zipped files of recent tax returns. Names, addresses, social security numbers. Horrified, he deleted the downloads and typed, "Stop." The page answered, "Too late, Daniel." That night, Daniel's smart lights flickered Morse code dot dash dot 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 dash dash dot dash dot, spelling out run. He bolted to the breaker box, but the panel was locked with a padlock that hadn't been there before. Then, Siri started reading his private journal aloud through the house speakers, just, sentence by sentence. A notification chimed on every screen, phone, tablet, even the fridge display, saying, "Front door camera activated." Daniel opened the video feed. A tall figure in a reflective mask stood outside, holding a silver USB drive. The caption at the bottom read, "Shortcut delivered." Police arrived within 5 minutes. The figure was gone, but the USB was left wedged in the doorframe. Digital forensics later found that the drive contained no files, just a text document. "Your search query has been fulfilled." The document's timestamp matched the exact second Daniel typed financial data. Since then, Daniel refuses all coding gigs that involve scanning the deep web. He still keeps the USB drive locked in a safe, because honestly, every IT specialist he's shown it to claims it somehow rewrites itself every 24 hours, mirroring whatever's most recently searched from Daniel's home network. The deep web is vast, unregulated, and hungry for the curious. Tonight's stories show how a single click, a single search, or a single stream can change your life or endanger it forever. If these tales kept you on edge, hit like and smash that subscribe button for more animated horrors every week. Got your own spine-chilling encounter? Drop it in the comments and subscribe. We may animate your story next. Until then, surf safe and keep your firewalls up.